Hey everyone, so today I have another storing photo cards video. This is going to be my last one for 2024 and my last one before my next updated collection video. I do technically still have a few things on the way, but this is like the only day I'd be able to film this video, and I want to try and get my updated collection video at least filmed before the end of the year, if not also up before the end of the year. So I had to film this now. So there are a few cards I was hoping to put away, but I have most of the stuff I had on the way, so decided to film it now. It is also mostly Blackpink and Stray Kids, and then I have like a few other cards. And I am also going to be setting up for the Stray Kids comeback and Rosé's album that were both just released, because I haven't had a chance to set up for them until now. And I'm kind of just going to talk about my plans for what I'm collecting for both of those albums. And since I mostly have Blackpink and Stray Kids, I think I'm going to start off with the other groups. I just have like one aespa card and two dreamcatcher cards, so I'm going to do those groups first. Right, so unfortunately I don't have anything for EXO to put away. I was really hoping to make some more progress on this collection this year than I did, but I honestly just haven't been able to work on collecting as much as I would have liked to this year. But I'm hoping next year to finally get this last Kai card that I need, and hopefully at least finish, I think we at least finish Exist, since I'm really not that far off. I just need this one Kyungsu card and this one Kai card, and then this is kind of just like a page of extra stuff that I was collecting. I just need 5 more pops to fill out this page, so it's not like a super high priority, but it is something I'd like to get done at some point. But also because EXO haven't done anything really as a group this year, and it doesn't seem like they're gonna be doing anything as a group this time anytime soon, I'm not like in that much of a rush to finish it, but I would at least like to work on it, hopefully more next year. Then for aespa, I do also want to move them out of this binder next year at some point and put them somewhere else. I just don't know exactly what I want to do yet. So I do just have one Whiplash card, and I did set up for Whiplash, and then I changed my mind about what I was collecting. So the one card I have to put away is a Ningning card, and I believe it's from like the limited version. So I was originally going to collect the speed version and the Target version and the beat version. I honestly didn't really want to collect the speed version and the Target exclusive version because they were like the same concept, and I would rather just collect 3 different concepts. But then I was worried the cards from, I think, the limited version were going to be harder to find, but I actually found Ningnings a lot easier than I expected to, so I decided to just collect that version. So I'm going to rearrange this a little bit, and I'm going to put the limited version then in the middle and collect that version instead of the speed version. I haven't bought like any Whiplash albums at all, so I am hoping to maybe buy at least like 1 or 2 copies sometime soon and hopefully start working on this. I have so much that I still need for aespa. Like, I literally also don't have anything for Armageddon. I do have 1 card on the way though, so I think I maybe just like need to pick an album and then focus on that, because I need 2 Savage cards, I have Girls done, I need 3 My World cards, I need 4 Drama cards, and then Whiplash and Armageddon I pretty much have nothing for. So I feel like there's just so much that I could collect that I don't really, I find myself like struggling to pick where to start. So I think maybe I'll try to work on My World and then go from there. I feel like I should start with Savage because it's like the first album, but I feel like the more recent albums are a little easier to find the cards for, and I like them a little more, so I might just like start with My World and then slowly work my way through the other albums. And I also have Red Velvet in here, but I'm not like actively collecting anything for them, and I don't plan to, but I do just want to keep the cards that I have. So yeah, I don't really have a plan for them right now. Right, and I also do want to switch out all of my 9 pocket pages to the Meow Cafe 9 pocket pages at some point next year, but I haven't had a chance to yet, so hopefully sometime at the beginning of the year I'll be able to do that. Right, and then that was everything for this binder. Now I just have 2 Dreamcatcher cards to put away. So for Dreamcatcher, I do have 2 cards to put away, but they're not even for members that I actually collect, and I still don't have anything for their most recent comeback. And I believe they also just like released a Christmas single and they released a platform version with that, but I'm not going to collect anything for that. But when they did the reprint of their first 2 albums earlier this year, I did buy those. And I got 2 of the pre-order fabric keychains, and I just put one of them in here because I honestly didn't know what to do with them. And I did want to put away the 2 cards that I pulled. I don't know if I'm going to try and collect Jiwoo and Yuhyun for those cards. I honestly might just keep the 2 I have and then just keep those and not try and collect anything. Honestly, not that I really care to get any more of them, but I am just going to put in the 2 that I have. So I need to pull Gahyun and Dami. I really have not thought through where I want to put these. And I do have this empty page in here. So I'm just going to stick those maybe in here for right now. I was thinking maybe if I do collect Jiwoo and Yuhyun, also just keeping the 2 that I pulled and like having Jiwoo and Yuhyun in the first 2 spots and then the 3rd member that I pulled doing the same at the bottom. But I don't really know. I've not really been working on anything for my Dreamcatcher collection recently. So I don't know if I'm going to collect their most recent album. I might just skip it just because it came out at a time that like I really wasn't able to collect anything because I moved earlier this year. So I don't really have like that many plans for it right now. And I do have most of the earlier stuff finished. And I did finish Villains recently. So maybe I might just keep their most recent album and then just when they release another album, kind of just start again from there. But we'll see. I really hope they do end up reprinting some of their other older albums. I don't think they've like announced anything yet or hinted at anything. So we will see. That was everything for Dreamcatcher. And now everything else I have to put away is all Stray Kids and Blackpink. I'm going to start off with Stray Kids. So for Stray Kids, I'm actually going to start off with the bigger inclusions first. So I recently moved EXO and Stray Kids bigger inclusions into their own binder. So I just have Stray Kids at the back of this one. So I do have all of my inclusions from the most recent album. So I did buy a signed copy, and this is the signed postcard I got. I'm pretty sure this is Lino just based on where he signed. So I like tried looking at a bunch of pictures of other people's postcards trying to figure out who it was, and it looks like he was the only one that signed here, so I think this is his. And I also am planning on getting a sleeve to put this in at some point just so it's like extra protected. I just don't have one right now, but at some point I will get another sleeve for this. So I do have the extra just exclusive postcards I pulled, and then I bought 2 copies of the normal version and then 1 copy of the limited version. So I got 1 signed copy and then 1 from Barnes & Noble to get the Barnes & Noble exclusive card. I have the bigger postcards, like little unit thing, these stickers, and then the other stickers. So I haven't really thought about how I'm going to lay this out yet, but I think we're going to do these first, and I think I'm just going to put like my signed copy on the top and then one of the ones that's not signed on the bottom. So I have a 2-block page for these. I just noticed like the top corner of the sign was a little damaged. Like I said, I am planning on definitely getting like an extra sleeve at least just for a postcard, but it's just going in here like this for now, but hopefully it will not stay like that for long. I know I said I was going to put one of the other postcards that's not signed in here, but I actually think I'm going to do this sticker sheet. I'll have those on the first page. And I'm going to do these 2 postcards. I think I'm going to do this one at the top. And this one at the bottom. I didn't buy the accordion version or the Nemo version for this album, but I do think I'm going to at least get the accordion versions for Jane and Felix at some point. I just haven't done that yet. And then I'm just going to do a 4-block page with the stickers. And like the unit postcard thing. I might just grab one of the extra stickers that I have to put in this empty spot, just so it's not, so just so that there's something there, so it's not just empty. But I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now. And that was everything I had for bigger inclusions for Stray Kids. Now I just have the album photo cards. So before I can get into their most recent album, I do have 2 cards to put away from 8. So I don't have anything from any of the earlier albums because you do still need 3 more ordinary cards. I am still missing that one ordinary jewel case card, and I'm really worried I'm not going to be able to find it because I know these 2 cards are at least easy to find. That one is just a lot harder to find, and I feel like I'm just never going to be able to find it for a decent price. But at least I have almost everything else after that finished up until Rockstar. I'm still missing one Felix card for Rockstar, which I completely forgot that I was even missing until recently. I'm willing to get that sometime soon, and I also really need to replace this binder just because the top 2 rings of this binder don't close properly. So when I'm flipping through the pages, they keep coming out of those 2 rings, and I've like have them taped right now so that nothing comes out. But if I want to like put another page in here, I have to untape it, and it's very annoying. So I really would like to replace this binder at some point. And I also really need to work on both 8 and the most recent comeback Hop. Because like 8 came out while I was still like, because when 8 came out I wasn't really able to like focus on collecting it, so I just bought a few albums, and I like mainly prioritized getting the unit cards, especially the Walmart exclusive unit, because that one was so much harder to find. But I am hopefully slowly going to start working on it. I am more focused on getting the stuff for this page and for the next page, because I know Felix's bone version card is still like ridiculously expensive for no reason. I do have the 2 letter version cards, so at least I don't have to worry about getting those anymore. So I have those 2 cards at the top. So I still need the Target exclusive cards and then the Chick version cards, which those aren't as hard to find, thankfully. Yeah, so my main focus is this page since it's all like the same concept, and I know exactly what I want to collect for it, because I still don't know if I want to put some like another set of cards in the middle instead of having the stickers in the middle of this page. Like if I hadn't pulled those 2 cards, I probably wouldn't even collect anything beyond this first page, but I ended up pulling those 2 cards, so I felt like I might as well keep them and try and get Felix's cards. But that is everything I have for 8. I'm hoping I can at least get one of these 2 albums done before they announce another comeback, because I still don't have very much. But I do have some pages in here for Hop, but I just don't have any fillers in yet, but I did make some. And I also have my pulls here, so I did pull 2 of Felix's cards this time, which I didn't pull him at all for 8, so I'm so glad I pulled him for this album. But I didn't end up pulling any channel, which is like the opposite of what I had happen last time. So I do have 2 of those, and then I have the 4 trading cards that I pulled. I would like to try and get a full set of these. They are like 2 different concepts, so I don't know if I want to try and get both concepts or just like get 1 card for all the members and just keep it like that. But I would at least like to get a full set of those. And I have all of the units that I pulled, and then the only other photo card I pulled is this Lino. I didn't pull either of the Chain of Felix units. I didn't get the Barnes & Noble one or the limited version one, but I have since bought both of those, and they are on the way. They just didn't come in time for this video. But I am planning on collecting those again. So I think I'm going to do the trading cards on this page. These cards are not at all a high priority, so if I don't get them anytime soon, I'm really not worried about it. I might try and buy another limited album at some point, but I'm not definitely planning on doing that. So whenever I end up getting these, I'll get them. I'm not like super worried about it or anything. Right, and then on this page, I'm going to do all of the cards from this concept, because that is the concept that they have the unit cards together. So I'm going to do the hip tape version cards at the top. So it have Felix there. And I still need transversion there. I am planning on getting 2 of their unit cards, even though I really don't need 2 of like the regular limited version unit card. I feel like I should just fill out the page better, and that way you won't have just an empty spot on this page. So I'm gonna have those 2, one at the top and one at the bottom. I'm gonna have the Barnes & Noble unit card in the middle. And I feel like the unit cards aren't as expensive, so I'm not worried about trying to get 2 of them. Okay, and then I'm planning on either getting the accordion version monochrome card or the Target exclusive, but I think I'm gonna get the monochrome card just because everybody's Target exclusive cards have different color backgrounds, and I don't think Jane and Felix have the same color background. So I feel like I'd rather just get the accordion version monochrome card. And then I'm also going to do the accordion version pop at the bottom. So that way everything will be the same concept. Like I said, I haven't bought the accordion version myself yet, but I would like to get theirs at some point. I have gone in store to try and get any of the albums, so I don't know if any of the Targets near me have them. But I might check at some point and maybe also pick up a Target exclusive version, but I'm not like definitely planning on doing that. And then the same way with 8, I wasn't planning on collecting the limited version or the boom version until I bought the albums. I wasn't really planning on collecting the double-sided cards or like the other accordion version cards, but then I ended up pulling Felix's, so I feel like I might as well. So I think I'm gonna do something similar to this, but I just don't know what I'm going to put in the middle, because at least for this version I had the stickers, but I don't know what's going in the middle for this page. But I'm going to do a 6 pattern and then have the accordion versions on top and then the double-sided versions on the bottom. I don't know what I'm going to put in the middle. Like I said, I might try and get a pop. I could try and get the Nemo cards, but I honestly don't like love the concept for the Nemo cards, so I don't know if I want to like even feel like trying to go through the hassle of getting those. So I don't know if I want to try and get those. I might just see what I think would look best on this page and then go from there. But for right now, my main priority is going to be the first page the same way it is for 8. So I'd rather get this page done and then I'll worry about this one later. Right, now I have the unit cards for the other members. So I take this one off the back there. I do have these 5. I don't really put these in any sort of order. I kind of just go with whatever. I'm not planning on actually collecting any of the other unit cards. I just like keeping the ones that I have, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I did pull this Lino, and I'm just keeping 3 cards for each member that I pull, like 3 cards for all the other members that I don't collect. And I think I'm gonna switch out this Lino card, one of these. I think I might honestly just do this Rockstar one. Okay, and then that was everything for Stray Kids. Hopefully I will be able to finally make some progress on 8 and this most recent album soon, and hopefully they don't announce another album for a little bit, because I still have so much in here that I need to collect and I would like to get done soon, hopefully. And that is everything for this binder. Now all I have left is Blackpink, and I do have some bigger inclusions, some album photo cards and non-album stuff, so I think I'm gonna start off with the bigger inclusions again for them. And so I just have a few things to put away for the bigger inclusions binder. The first thing is actually something I forgot I had. So for the K-Town Review pre-orders for the album, they did these like member posters in one of the Lovesick Girls concept sets, and I completely forgot about them because I never put them away because I didn't have pages that fit them. But these do fit in the one pocket pages for the Mal Cafe A4 Plus binders. So I found these when I was packing all my stuff to move. I've just been waiting since then to put these away, but I just needed to get them on pocket pages, and now that I finally have them, I'm gonna put those away. So to the section for the album. So I think I'm gonna put them after the postcards, maybe. So the backs of these are just plain white, so I think I'm gonna double them up, and I think I'm gonna do Visa and Rose, and then Jenny and Jisoo, just so I don't have 4 pages in here. So there is Lisa and Rose. Honestly, the K-Town reprinters for the album were definitely the best ones that they've had, because they had the normal size selfie photo cards, they had the tickets, and these posters. The ones for Born Pink were literally just concept cards, so I wish they would go back to what they did for the album. And it is Jenny and Jisoo. I'm so glad I finally was able to put these away, because they were literally just like sitting in a random spot in my room for the longest time, because I literally forgot that the album even came with these. But I finally have somewhere to actually put them. Okay, and then the last thing I have to put away in this binder is the last Born Pink postcard I need for Lisa. So I finally have the bigger black version postcard for her. So I'm pretty sure I literally just need one postcard now, and it is just a rosé one. So I have these black and pink versions. Yeah, so I just need this last rosé black version postcard, and I finally have all of Born Pink done. Alright, now I'm going to go into my album photo card binder for Blackpink. So I actually have a few things to put away in there. For like the first time in a long time, I feel like. Okay, so the first thing I have for this binder is finally another Lisa Rockstar card. I also put these 2 stickers I got with the Loud hoodie from like from the very first merch drop they did. I honestly don't know if I like them, and I really wish I had a 3rd one to put there. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, but I did finally get one of the other Rockstar cards. So I'm slightly closer to finishing this. I honestly don't know if I'm ever going to be able to find all 3 of the cards that I'm missing. I'm going to try my best, but I am definitely going to focus more on collecting all the alter ego cards, because I am planning on trying to collect every single card for alter ego once it's released. I was going to set up for alter ego in this video, but I'm going to wait a little bit longer just to see if we get more details about what like some of the other store exclusive cards are. Because Target and Walmart have like confirmed that there's store exclusive photo cards. Barnes & Noble and Amazon both have like a store exclusive album, but it doesn't say like what makes it a store exclusive album. So I'm kind of waiting, and I'm hoping all of the store exclusive cards, because they all come with one of like the specific alter ego albums, I'm hoping the cards also go with like that alter ego concept, and I'm hoping they're not like all mixed together. And there's 15 album cards, and then like the 5 different alter egos, so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to set that up. But I am planning on trying to collect absolutely everything, because there is also like a random Japanese exclusive version of the album that has 5 photo cards. I'm going to try my best to collect that, and there's also a European exclusive photo card that I want to try and get. So I'm going to try and collect absolutely everything. It doesn't seem like she's going to do any like Korean store pops or anything, because I don't think the album's even available on Korean stores at the moment. So If she does, I will try and collect absolutely everything that I can. But if she doesn't, I'm still gonna try and collect everything that has been announced. Right, but for right now, I actually need to put a page in because I'm gonna start putting in stuff for Rosé's album, Rosie. So my original plan for Rosie was to collect a full 9 pocket page since there was 10 album photo cards and then like a few pops and store exclusives and stuff. But and then I was just gonna pick like whatever my 9 favorite cards were from all of those. But I honestly am now just planning on collecting 6 cards, including the 2 that I pulled in my album. And I did like originally film an unboxing of the album. Like, to be honest, I feel like I complained a lot in that video, and like I don't want to always like sound like I'm complaining in videos, but I also feel like with stuff like album packaging, I feel like kind of have a right to complain if you're spending your money on it, especially if it's like a lot of money. And I just was not crazy about the packaging for Rosie, and I feel like it was so expensive for what it was. So it was literally like a bunch of bigger postcards in a bag. There was no photo book. It was just big postcards in a bag, and like I feel like it was just really expensive for what it was. And the bag my album was in literally came ripped. I feel like I was complaining a lot in that video, and I like the album and I love Rosé, so I just didn't want to sound just like completely negative, throughout the entire video. So I ended up not posting it, but I'm still planning on collecting 6 of the cards. So I'm just gonna do 6 of the selfie cards because there are a few of the album cards that kind of look, they're not like quite concept cards, but they're also like not like regular selfie cards. So I'm just gonna collect the selfie cards. So I did pull these 2 of my albums, which the one other thing I have to complain about is the backs of these cards. I don't get why they just did plain red backs. They could have literally just did the Rosie logo somewhere on here. I don't get why they're plain red backs. I feel like it just looks it feels very low effort. I feel like they definitely could have done a little more than that, or they even just done a signature on the back. I honestly don't mind that they're like square instead of rounded corners, but the plain red backs really honestly did annoy me. So there is another card where she's wearing the same outfit, so I'm planning on getting that one. I want to get the one where she's wearing the #1 girl shirt. There's one where she has a green dress on, and there's one that's like a mirror selfie. So I think I'm gonna do the 2 cards in the same outfit at the top, and then the one where she's wearing the #1 girl shirt in the middle, along with the mirror selfie, because I think those 2 are probably my favorite cards. Oh, that was... I know. I'm gonna do the one with the green dress and the #1 girl shirt in the middle, the mirror selfie down there, and then the other one with the yellow shirt up there. I do think the cards, at least for this album review, I just really don't get why the backs are literally just plain red. I did really enjoy the album. I think my favorites are probably Too Bad for Us and Stay a Little Longer. I feel like I've seen a lot of people say they like the first half of the album more than like the last few songs, but I feel like honestly I feel opposite, and the last few songs are my favorite songs on the album. I feel like I just preferred the slower songs on this album. I'm still just glad we got a solo album that wasn't just a solo single album, or an album that wasn't just 8 songs. And I'm so glad that both Rosé and Lisa have 12 songs on their albums, and we're finally moving past just the 8 songs. I really hope with the 2025 Blackpink comeback that we get more than 8 songs, especially since it's been over 2 years since we've gotten any group music, and it'll probably be like 3 years by the time we get anything. So I'm really hoping YG gives us more than 8 songs, because like literally this year, while all of them were under their own companies and Rosé was obviously with the Black label, we have more songs this year than we have any other year. I'm hoping YG will see that and decide to actually release more music, especially since they aren't with YG for solo stuff anymore. So obviously YG doesn't get all the money from that. We will see. I'm guessing Jennie is also probably going to release her album early next year, and I know Jisoo also mentioned working on an album. And Lisa and Jenny are both also performing at Coachella next year, so I'm guessing like spring, summer is when we're going to end up getting more group content after everybody else releases their solo albums. But we'll see. Alright, so that is everything for this binder. I just had the 3 cards to put away. And I do have a few things for my non-album binder, and then that is it for this video. Right, so I just have a few random Lisa cards to put away. So I did get one of the other K-Town For You pops for her 4th photo book. So I do need to reorganize this section again, and I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, but I'm going to take everything out real quick. Oh, and then I did also did the YG Select offline photo card for the Volume 3 photo book. I feel like it just really does not go with any of the other Volume 3 cards, so I might put it with the Volume 4 cards, even though it doesn't make any sense there. And I think I'm going to do all the Polaroid cards on the same page. So I have 6 of them. There is another Weverse and another K-Town For You card, but I just don't know if I'm ever be able to get the other K-Town For You card. So honestly, I just do that, and then if I get the other 2 cards, I can reorganize this again. Honestly, I do miss the photo books. I'm so glad we are getting a solo album instead of a photo book next year. And she actually released the covers for the alter ego versions on my birthday, which was really nice. So I'm really excited to see more of the pictures from those photo shoots. I think right now my favorite of the alter egos from what we've seen is probably Vixie and Kiki. But I really can't wait to see like what they all look like and like see more of what she's gonna do with all the different alter egos. Right, so now I have the 4 selfie cards, the lenticular, and also this photo card that I might put with these cards. So I think I might do maybe just like something like that, but that literally just makes no sense. The red 6 pattern like that, maybe. I honestly think I might just do that. I think that works. It doesn't really make that much sense, but that's something for now. Honestly, the more I look at it, I don't think I like it, but I'm not going to try and think of something else. I also tried rearranging this page a few times because I did not like the way it was laid out, but I still don't think I really like it. It's just so hard to find a layout that works for most of these cards. But I'm just going to leave everything as is and maybe come back to it later. I completely forgot. I also had this sticker that I was going to put back in. Maybe I'll just do in the middle. I think it was originally going to put it on this page. I don't know if I like that, but I'm just going to go with it. Right, and then next, I have the only other Lisa Light stick card that I was missing. So I have the version 2 pink version light stick card, which I think I'm just going to stick in the middle. I do think I'm going to try and get all the members for those two sets, since they are a little easier to find, but we'll see, because then I don't know what I would do with this layout, and I honestly really would love to get the rest of the version 1 light stick cards, but I don't think that's going to be possible. Okay, and I just have one card left to put away, and it's actually this Born Pink World Tour finale photo card. It's literally the only one I have, but I found it for a good price, and I've been kind of wanting to collect the Born Pink stuff the Born Pink Tour stuff that I don't have, so I bought it. I think for right now, I honestly might just stick it in the back of the 7th anniversary stuff, because those are also tour outfits, and then figure out what I'm going to do with that later. Because I do want to get some of the other cards, but I just don't know. Other than the selfie cards, I know those are really hard to find. I don't know how hard to find the other cards are, but it really is something I'd like to do. But that is everything for this video. My next video should hopefully be my updated collection video. I'm hoping for like to get up at the very end of December or at the beginning of January. But honestly, with my work schedule, I don't know when I'm gonna have the time to film and edit it. I think like editing is probably gonna be the biggest issue, because I honestly just don't have time to edit as much as I did before. But hopefully it won't take me too long to get it up. Okay, that is everything for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.